It's going to take me a bit to get used to that. Yeah, slightly thrown off. This week I'm going to do two because both of them are really quick. The first one is a lot like last week's stream. That's I did the zigzag thing, and I was like, it looks like a knitted sweater. And this week I'm doing the Christmas themed one because it'll take until Christmas basically for it to cure. And I figured I could, merge it and make it, a Christmas sweater looking little piece. And when it's dried, it's gonna actually have this little easel, Christmas decoration. And I'm gonna sell it, and I'm gonna sell it for cheap because it's on a crappy little Dollarama canvas, and it's kind of dented, but hopefully you won't notice that. Also, I bought a picture frame with the intent of pouring on the glass with my translucent paint. I bought this ready mix pouring paint, and whenever I use it, it causes holes in my design, and it's completely translucent. It doesn't stick to anything. It's the worst. I don't understand. People swear by it, but it doesn't. It hates me. So I'm going to use those two colors and see if I can't get it to stay in one place, and if it does, it should dry slightly translucent. And your end? Are we good?
Yeah, but we're probably gonna cut out again. I'm gonna get some batteries. So.
Oh no!
Yeah, I know, it's all right.
Will I keep talking?
Yeah, keep on talking.
Okay. Will I talk louder? Or am I good?
Loud enough for the internet to hear you. Just belt it right.
Okay.
All right, try that again.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Woo. So I'm going to layer 2 shades of red to sort of mimic, hopefully, the shadow between the stitching of the sweater. If that makes any sense in the weave, to give it like a, I guess, a more realistic appearance.
And we didn't turn off the servers.
We did. Oh, it's noisy here. Here goes crazy loud machines. So there's that one. And I'm going to do the same with 2 different colors, 2 different shades of green to mimic stitching. And in between, I'm going to put iridescent white because Christmas means sparkles. Oh, paint snake. Ah. I'm also doing this the quick and not very accurate way because you guys are sitting there waiting for me to get this done.
There's nothing going on down in the bottom. I'm going to switch it back up to you.
There's nothing.
Oh, sorry. I just see 2 squares on this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, they weren't hearing me talk at first, so I was like, give them something to look at. That's not my face. I'm going to start with red.
All right, the silence.
I hope this works.
It's going to work.
That's all.
It's going to work better than you actually imagined.
Yeah. I gotta beat it connecting with each other because I have 3 layers. This is why when you do this, you're supposed to take it one line at a time so that the lines don't merge. But I guess I'll have to pour the white over rather than next to. Ah! There's my screen.
I mean, I didn't know really what you were talking about when you said Christmas sweater, but it's making much more sense now. I'm like, none of those things are sweaters.
You're like, are you going to pour on a sweater? Or, well, no,
Yeah.
I'm going to make a sweater. Oh, piece sake. Use one from my cannibalized crazy comb thing that I made last week. Which, by the way, I went to O'Keefe Agencies and bought a sensible tool. You go to O'Keefe Agencies and walk away with a whole bunch of painting supplies.
That's odd.
It's what?
That's odd.
Right? But that's it. Like, their makeup brushes are basically watercolor brushes. And they had some really good liner brushes and blenders. So I'm like, this is my paintbrush. Now, what do I fill you in with? We'll figure you out later. Whoa!
Whoops.
That's a lot of paint.
I pushed a button by accident. So when we're watching this later, sorry I did that.
You what?
I pushed a button by accident.
Push the button.
By accident.
Oh no. Okay, let's see if this thing works. This, I don't know what it is.
What is it again? Show us. It's I don't know.
But we're gonna make art with it.
Somebody made art already, but with it. Oh, that's your replacement for your Mr. Noodle.
My toothpick rig.
Yeah, your Mr. Noodle toothpick.
Toothpick. That's creepy. See, last week I was flabbergasted, and this week Rick is flabbergasted.
I am flabbergasted. There's something going on with me today. I can't seem to engage my brain.
Rick has been body snatched.
That's okay, but who I've been replaced with is still tired.
Oh.
Yeah.
It might not look like a sweater, but it definitely looks like candy.
Totally looks like a sweater to me.
And I did it the wrong way, too. I was supposed to pour the lines this way and drag it up and down like that. But I think it actually looks pretty cool. But, you know, I'm easily amused. So,
Nice.
right? So there's that one.
There's that one. Are you gonna heat gun it?
I'm gonna what?
Heat gun it.
Yeah, I should have done that before I did the swipey swipe part, because now I'm gonna have big circles in it. But I did need to pop a couple of bubbles, so. But actually now it looks a little bit like holly and snowflakes and stuff, so that's actually pretty cool. So on to the stained glass. I'm going to I'm going to do a dirty pour, I think. But not a flip cup. Yeah, dirty pour. And in between the layers, I'm going to put this color shift paint that dries translucent. So you'll be able to see it, but it's all shimmery and shiny and crap.
Nice.
Nice. You better work.
That's right. Yell at it.
Right? It has betrayed me so many times. So.
And yet you're still a sucker for punishment.
I am.
I admire your conviction.
Thanks.
Yeah.
This is gonna suck.
I enjoy having a mute button so I can still drink my coffee and you can't hear me on the internet.
Well, you got those ASMR people.
I do. I do.
Paint snakes.
They just don't know it yet. That's what we're going to have to advertise as.
Yes, ASMR
Yes.
stream.
Pouring and some ASMR sippy cup in the background.
Ooh!
There you go, more.
And I don't think I put any color shift in there, so now I gotta.
Nice.
I've gone from screaming to grunting.
You never know what you're going to get around here.
Right?
Screams, grunts,
Oh no.
sippy cups,
Foam.
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 So where'd you get the glass? Is that actual glass?
I can't remember if I bought it from Michael's or Dollarama. I don't know.
Go to leave the house later.
Actually, I
I'm
think
like,
it's Michael's.
where's our glass in the door? It's awfully cold here.
Here we go.
Okay. Great. I know. Thanks for the warning.
Oh, look at all those bubbles. Really, thank you for the warning? Like, they're good on you needed it?
No. Yeah, kind of woke me up a little bit. Yeah. I was like, whoa, I guess we're going.
Look at me go.
Look at me go.
I might have to tilt this. Yeah, I'm going to have to tilt it.
It looks tiltable.
No. Alright, there's paint. Ah. Okay. I'm afraid to go too close to it because it is glass and sudden temperature changes and glass don't mix. As I turn up the torch.
Exploding pour.
Right? That's why I wear glasses.
Safety first, people.
Yeah, not because I can't see. It's because I'm prone to accidents. Okay, let's see how this goes. And I'm thinking it probably actually needs to be a bit thin if I want it to be translucent. I'm all about the experiments.
Well, that's what all this is. Experiments.
Oh.
Why'd you tape it again?
The back?
Yeah.
It seems like a pointless endeavor. I was hoping to protect the back of the glass against having to be scraped, but I have a feeling it's probably traveling all over the back right now as we speak. And I don't like the way it turned out, so it's probably going to be scraped anyway. It even left lumps and bumps in there.
Kind of looks like a fabulous Necronomicon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think most of it's going to have to be poured off.
Looks cool from this end.
Yeah.
But you know you can't trust my judgment.
Why not?
Because everything looks cool to me.
Well, that's good.
I'm down here. This looks awesome. That looks awesome. Everything looks awesome.
See, there's those holes popping up. The worst paint. Oh my goodness. It's probably fine if you pour it straight out of the bottle and don't expect much from it. It's probably okay for people who just do flip cups and, you know, they're just having a blast, making a mess, you know.
Yeah.
Which is similar to what I do, obviously. But if you're hoping to achieve a specific design using that paint, do not get ready pour pre-mixed Artist Loft. Artist Loft.
Is this, oh, excuse me. Is this some of today's paints that you
Oh, no.
gathered?
No, this
On
has
the
been
edge.
sitting, it was one of the first paints I bought.
Ah.
And it's been sitting there because I hate it. And it doesn't work for me. Maybe it's fantastic for other people. But yeah, Rick is talking about a vast quantity of art supplies that I acquired from a very nice lady on Marketplace. She was just downsizing, and I really lucked out. Like, just of all the people that could have won that that marketplace post, I think it's this is, you know, a good place for it to end up.
Yeah, I think so too. You're going to give it a good home, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Picking up a paint. There's a good chance I might actually just wipe this off rather than letting it cure and seeing how it turns out. But I mean, it is pretty safe. It's glass. All you have to do is scrape it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll sit on it for a while and see if it grows on me like some of my paintings do. And you know, or I can use it as a background. I mean, it's on glass. It's not on a canvas, but I could still paint over it and put it in its frame, and it'll be a framed painting.
Mm.
But,
we don't have enough frame paintings, actually.
Right?
I like the canvas. I like the wraparound look, but framed.
Yeah.
Maybe would you put it in like one of those box mats and stuff like that?
Yeah.
You know, yeah?
Yeah.
Hmm?
The thing about, you shouldn't put canvas paintings under glass because you risk mold and ruining it. Moisture gets trapped under glass. So you should leave your canvases bare, which is why I varnish them. Some people don't varnish them. Some people say oh my God, you wouldn't let it leave the house without varnishing because you can't clean it, you know. But then you got people talking about isolation layers and so that you can remove the varnish without harming. This is so much involvement.
So much involvement with everything.
With everything. This one turned out pretty cool, but it.
That's the sweater one you're pointing
yeah,
at, right?
but I did put it the wrong way. I meant to have it going going side to side, so that when it's when it's displayed in a landscape orientation, the stitches would be up and down like a sweater. But it still looks very, very Christmassy, and I like it. And I think
everybody likes Christmas.
Right? Who doesn't like Christmas? Bah humbug.
It's a Grinch, but I think he changed his mind or something.
Yeah. So I'm still aiming for 400 followers so that I can give away that flag that I hung up on the wall. I'm not going to show you now because I hung up on the wall. And but you've seen the post. And I'm still hoping to get 100 subscribers for my YouTube channel just so I can get that custom URL. And if you don't like my streams, you can, you know, subscribe until I get my 100 subscribers and then
tell us about it.
And take off. What?
Yeah, I say tell us about it. We're always open to suggestion.
Yeah.
From the internet.
The internet's opinion is very important.
Tell us what you think we did wrong, internet.
Well, don't get me started. Anyway, we'll see you next week.
Dad. What? Oh, next week?
Yes, next week. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, my tea is cold.